Okay guys, so this is going to be the last installment of my nail polish declutter, my blues and my greens, which this is going to be hard because I love my light blues and my dark blues. And the greens I have, I don't know, I just kind of like them all, but I'm going to do what I can to declutter a little bit. So let's just get started with light blues. Okay guys, so here are all of my light blues into kind of more like medium tone blues, but this is just the first batch. So this is going to be hard, especially because this entire top row pretty much looks the exact same. But I know that they're all different and I love most of them. Okay, so let's go with what we're keeping first. I'm definitely keeping gelato on my mind. It's this beautiful light blue with a hint of like mint in it. It is so beautiful. Again, the Venice collection like changed my life. This is probably my favorite one from it, this and purple palazzo pants, but I'm definitely keeping this one. I definitely want to keep Sailing and Nailing from the retro summer collection. It's a gorgeous light blue, and I think since I'm keeping this one, I'm gonna get rid of the one from the Fiji collection. This is Susie Without a Paddle. It's beautiful, but these three are really, really similar, so I'm gonna try to get rid of one, and I think it's gonna be Susie Without a Paddle. Just, I don't know. I loved these other two. This one is It's a Boy from the Pastels collection, so I am just gonna get rid of this one, and I'm going to keep these two, even though they're very similar. This one's a little bit more of like a Tiffany's blue, and this one's a little bit paler, like a pastel blue. So they're different enough to keep both. I am gonna pass on this blue La La. It's beautiful and it's swatched really nicely. I'm telling you guys, like Essie polishes lately have been 10 out of 10 with the swatches. Like they're just an amazing formula lately. But I am gonna pass this on because I have so many light blue polishes. So I'm gonna pass this on to my sister. Alright, I already got rid of two. I am definitely keeping both of these. This is Can't Find My Chizek book. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But it is the perfect panther blue color if you're into football. My parents and my whole family are really into the Panthers and I don't care, but like it is fun to be festive in the season when if I go to a game or if we're watching a game. So, but besides that, it's just a really nice kind of turquoise. It's like a little bit darker than the rest of my light blues, and it's just a beautiful formula. I wear this one all the time. And I'm definitely keeping this Fearlessly Alice. It's one of my favorite blues. It's a very bright blue. I wore it last year and I was totally obsessed. I'm thinking I might wear this to Tokyo. I want to wear something like Japan themed, but I don't have any polishes with Japan names or anything, but there's going to be a lot of Alice in Wonderland stuff, so I think I might be themed and use that. I'm not positive yet, but I might also wear a Hello Kitty one. I don't know, but definitely keeping that because I love it. This one stains your nails really bad though, so be aware of that, but it's worth it. Okay, I am definitely keeping the Eyes Have It. This is also from that Alice in Wonderland collection, but it is an exact dupe for the Bikini So Teeny polish without the shimmer, and it doesn't really show up all that much anyway, so I'm gonna get rid of Bikini So Teeny, which is like, I can't believe I'm saying that, but I am, so I'm passing that on and keeping the Eyes Have It. I'm definitely keeping Show Us Your Tips, which was from the New Orleans collection. It is a beautiful sparkly periwinkle. I wore it on Easter last year and I was just obsessed, so that's not going anywhere. I think I am gonna pass on this No Room for the blues, because if I am gonna reach for a blue this tone, I'm gonna reach for Fearlessly Alice or Can't Find My Chizek book. So I'm gonna pass this on, even though it's a staple in OPI land, but I just don't reach for it, so I'm gonna pass it on. I'm definitely going to be keeping this Swimsuit Nailed It, which is from a Miss Universe collection. It is a gorgeous shimmery blue. I might wear it for 4th of July this year. I haven't decided yet what I want to do with my nails, but I'm definitely keeping that. So Essie sent me their new Wild Nudes collection, and I'm very interested in all of them. And this was kind of like the bluish one from it. This is called Mooning, and I was going to keep it to try it, but it's a little too similar to this one that I love called Petal Pushers from the Flowerista collection. I love this one so much. So I think I am going to pass Mooning on to my sister or Bradley's sister, just because like they're too similar. This one is darker, but they're both like blue-gray colors, so gonna keep Petal Pushers and pass on Mooning. Okay, this is going to be a shock, but I think I'm gonna get rid of What's With the Catitude because mine's in really, really bad shape. Like the brush is just messed up, it's really old, it didn't swatch the best, and it's pretty much an exact dupe for I Believe in Manicures from the Breakfast at Tiffany's collection. I wore this and I freaking loved it. It is such a beautiful color and a beautiful formula, and it hurts me to get rid of What's With the Catitude because it's old. It's from the Shrek collection. I get a lot of questions about this polish, but I just don't reach for it because it's old, especially knowing now that like the brush is really messed up. I just think I have to toss it. I mean, it is really old, like 10 years old, so I can't be too mad about it. And if you really wanted this polish and couldn't get your hands on it, I Believe in Manicures is a really, really good dupe for it. So keeping that one, throwing away Catitude. Oh my gosh. And then I think I am gonna hold on to this one for now. This is I See, S-E-A, You Wear O-P-I. Don't remember what it's from, but it's a really nice kind of like shimmery blue color, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, so here are my mid-tone, medium to dark blues. Got a lot of them, so let's see. Okay, first of all, not wasting any time, I'm definitely keeping my Sapphire and the Snow. This is my favorite OPI of all time. It's a beautiful purpley blue, dark, deep color that doesn't, you know how like some of these dark ones just look kind of black? This one you can tell is like a bluish purple on your nails, and it's gorgeous. It's discontinued. I bought it for way too much money on eBay, but I regret nothing. I definitely want to keep all three of my teals because they're all kind of different shades. This one's a really bright kind of teal. This is Fly from the Nicki Minaj collection. It's beautiful. It's probably discontinued, but I really like that one. This is Stay Off the Lawn from the Washington, D.C. collection, which I haven't gotten to try yet, but after swatching it, I'm like really excited to. It's the perfect kind of dark teal color with like the perfect hint of green in there as well. And then this one is Ski Teal We Drop, a classic. I love this one. It's definitely in my top 20, or was. I need to reconfigure my top 20, but I love this one, and it's just a nice deep blue teal shade. I am definitely keeping After School Boy Blazer from Essie. This is one of my favorite Essies, probably my top 3. It's a really good, deep, rich, dark navy blue color, and it's not going anywhere. A lot of these are dupes for each other, and I'm having a hard time getting rid of them. These two are really similar. I used to really like Chills and Thrills, but after swatching the two of these, I'm gonna keep this one. This is All the Wave from the Spring 2017 collection. It just swatched really nicely, so I want to try that. I'm weird about like mid-tone blues. I might not keep it, but I at least want to give it a try, but I am gonna pass on Chills and Thrills because I just don't see myself wearing both of them. Okay, these two are kind of dupes for each other, but this one is much more vibrant. This is OPI My Car Has Navigation from one of the neon collections, and this is OPI You're So Euro, a classic. I'm keeping both. This one's a little bit more vibrant, and this was just a little bit darker, but I need both in my life for now, so I'm gonna hold on to both, so don't judge. I think I am gonna pass on this Keeping Susie at Bay color. I have a lot of these kind of blue colors. This is beautiful, but this is like not the type of blue I would reach for out of all of these, so I'm gonna pass it on. It's from the San Francisco collection. Also from the San Francisco collection is Incognito and Sausalito, one of my favorite blues ever. It's just so deep, dark, and rich, and so good. So keeping that. I'm also going to keep Roadhouse Blues. This is one of my favorite dark blues ever. It has a little hint of purple, but not too much. It's like a deep indigo. Ah, it's so good, and have to have that, even though I could probably get rid of it, but I'm not going to. I definitely want to keep On Her Majesty's Secret Service. It's kind of a mix of like silver, blue, and green and gold shimmer. It's really pretty. I love all the James Bond polishes, so definitely keeping that. I am going to get rid of this Give Me Space from the Starlight or Spotlight collection. I don't remember what it's called. I haven't liked any of the polishes from this collection. It's a really pretty shimmery blue color, but these formulas were not my favorite, so I'm gonna pass it on just because I just know I won't reach for it. And then I'm keeping both of these. This is I Saw, You Saw, We Saw, Warsaw, which I just love that name, and it's a really good, this one's a little bit lighter for a dark blue, but it's beautiful. And this is a classic. This is Russian Navy, one of my first ones. It's like a shimmery, purpley blue navy color, and it's gorgeous, so I'm keeping that. Okay, and here are all of my green shades. This one's gonna be hard. I don't love green nail polish. It has to be the right kind of shade, but I do love a lot of these. So let's just get into it. I know I'm definitely keeping You Are So Out of Lime. It's obviously my most vibrant green color that I own, and I love it a lot, so I'm keeping that. Definitely going to be keeping my Mermaid's Tears from the Pirates collection. I keep talking about this collection. I love it. So I'm definitely keeping that, but I am also going to be keeping my Dog Sled Is a Hybrid, which is a pretty good dupe. This one's more of like a true seafoam green color, but I love them both, and they're just a little bit different enough that I can justify keeping both of them. So great. Oof, I'm keeping, I think, all of these OPIs except maybe one. This one is Christmas Gone Plaid from the Gwen Stefani Holiday Collection. It's a really good, deep, Christmassy, festive green color if you're not in the mood for like red. It's kind of a nice alternative for Christmas. It kind of looks kind of icky in the bottle, but swatched it is so beautiful, so I'm definitely keeping that. And along those lines, this is Essie Off Tropic, which I've been dying to try, and swatching it, it's pretty much an exact dupe for Christmas Gone Plaid, but I still want to try it on my nails. They sent me this. I like to give things a shot if like I'm into the color, so I think I am going to keep this for now, and then if I try it and it's like too similar, I'll get rid of it. I am going to keep this First Lady of Nails from the Washington, D.C. collection. It's kind of like a puke, nasty, army green color, but it's kind of beautiful in its own way, and I definitely want to give it a try. I'm always down to try the weird colors, so gonna hold on to that one, try it in the fall. Okay, let's get to these three. This is Green Gargantuan Grape. This cost me a mint from the Pastels collection, and that's Hilarious from the Hawaii collection. I think I'm going to keep these two and pass on Gargantuan Green Grape. This one just kind of like drives me insane, and I feel like they've changed the formula of it since I've had it, and it's like a different color, and I don't know, it's just old, so I'm gonna pass this one on. And it's kind of similar to all these down here, which I'll get to in a minute, but I'm just gonna pass this one on. But I am gonna keep this Cost Me a Mint. It's like a pale green color, and this one is kind of along the same lines, but it's a little bit more vibrant on the nails. This is That's Hilarious, and I love them both, so sorry about it. I'm definitely keeping my Live and Let Die polish, another one from the James Bond collection. It's kind of like a dark blue-green with like bright gold shimmer throughout it. It's beautimous, and it is for me. Okay, I can get rid of some of these. I'm definitely going to keep going Guru. I think this is such an interesting shade. I haven't tried it yet. They sent this to me, so I definitely want to try that one out. And I definitely don't need all three of these. They're all pretty much an exact dupe for each other. So I'm going to keep Blossom Dandy and get rid of Deborah Lippmann Flowers in Her Hair, and I'm actually going to get rid of Mint Candy Apple because they are very similar, but I just prefer this. It just pulls a little bit more like teal or turquoise, and I just think it's gorgeous. So keeping this one, passing on Flowers in Her Hair. I've passed on a lot of my Deborah Lippmann shades. They're beautiful and a beautiful formula. I just never reach for them because I'm so addicted to my like OPIs. I'm also going to pass on this, what is it called? Passport to Happiness. They sent me this. I was on the fence about this one for a long time, but it is similar to a lot of those like mint greens. Let's zoom in a bit, shall we? It's too similar to some of those mint colors, and it has this sheen to it that I can't decide if I like or not, so I'm just gonna pass it on because I can't decide if I like it. Okay, this is where it's gonna get hard. I'm definitely keeping Ruffles and Feathers. I freaking love this shade. It's probably one of my favorite Essies, and it's just beautiful, so I'm definitely keeping that. I'm also definitely keeping First Timer. This was a big one on YouTube, and I think it was part of like a Rebecca Minkoff collection or something, and that's how I got it, but it's really, really nice as far as greens go. It's not too like actually green. As much as I liked this one, this is Essie Where's My Chauffeur, I think I'm going to get rid of it because it just kind of reminds me of Mermaid's Tears or My Dog Sled is a Hybrid, so I just don't think that I would ever reach for this one over those two, you know? So I might pass it on to someone who will. Okay, fine. Great. I'm on the fence about this one because it's very green, and I can be very iffy about greens on me. Yeah, I don't think I would ever wear this. I'm gonna pass this on. This is Essie on the Roadie. It swatched really nicely, which made me curious to keep it and try it, but like, this is too much of like a grass green for me to enjoy. And then this is Essie Exposed. This is from the Wild Nudes collection. They just sent this to me. In the bottle, it looks kind of like an army green, kind of cool color, but when you swatch it, it just looks like a taupey gray color, so I'm gonna pass it on. It's beautiful. I just have a ton of taupe colors, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay guys, so here is the keep pile, and there's the getting rid of pile. I did pretty good on this one. I'm getting rid of 16 out of this one. Ooh, that's much better than 10. So yeah, there is what I'm getting rid of. Here's what I'm keeping. This is my last installment. My next nail polish video will be my entire collection and organization, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will link the rest of the series up in the corner. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you very soon, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.